This show is supported by Odoo. When you buy business software from lots of vendors, the costs add up and it gets complicated and confusing. Odoo solves this. It's a single company that sells a suite of enterprise apps that handles everything from accounting to inventory to sales. Odoo is all connected on a single platform in a simple and affordable way. You can save money without missing out on the features you need. Check out Odoo at odoo.com. That's odoo.com.
An advertisement has been initiated. Remain motionless for cerebral scan. An appetite for narrative has been identified. You will sate your desire with Phantom Limb. Horror stories. Sci-fi.
I have my armor.
And strange fiction. An audio drama podcast beyond mere human comprehension. Phantom Limb. Bizarre stories for your maladapted species. This advertisement will terminate in 5 seconds. You will internalize the call to action. You will listen to Phantom Limb.
Hey, thanks, fellas. Woo! All right. Pretty fancy. Hey there, little guy. What's your name? Ooh, sorry. Just trying to say hello. Oh, hey there.
Good evening. Please enjoy a beverage.
All right, well, well, thank you very much.
Let me know if you need anything else.
I will. Not bad.
Good evening. I hope you haven't been waiting too long.
No, I just walked in.
I don't get here to Raxius very often, so when I do, I have all sorts of messes to clear up when I arrive. I'm sure you understand.
Of course.
I see you've gotten a drink. Wonderful.
Yeah, pretty cool robot.
Yes. You know, my employer and I, we go back and forth on this. He prefers to work with organic assets, but I found robots to be much more reliable. Limited in scope, sure, but much less room for error. Do you ever use them?
Me? No. It's the upkeep for me, right?
Oh, I hear you, right? The maintenance costs are considerable. Steve, is it?
That's me.
I'm glad we're meeting. I must say, I really enjoy what you've put together up in the mountains. It's exactly what Raxius needs. I'm kicking myself that I didn't think of it. A mountain getaway, of course, and making it immersive in the Earth experience, really, that's a stroke of genius.
Oh, thank you.
So, I don't know how keyed into things you are up in the mountains, but Raxius is due for some reorganization these days. It's such a mess. I really wanted to put together some meetings with local entrepreneurs, not just anyone, the ones who are doing it right. I want to meet with the people and find a way forward for this whole city, really for the whole quadrant. Will you understand?
Yeah, I'll admit, it's pretty crazy around here.
Too crazy. It wasn't always this way. The city was at its strongest when it was controlled by a single entity. These days, all these gang factions, can you even keep track of them?
I'm very confused by it.
I've got a map up here I'm working on, but then the territory changes every day. I don't know how people do business in this chaos. Look, I've got Postmaster General Quan up north controlling the ports, Byro, the motherfucking dragon, controlling the chemical pits. Just the other day, a new one popped up controlling the flop dens. Ghostblade Hydaelon? Seriously, where do they get these names? Then in the middle of all that, the worst of them all, Felicia? Add to that about 100 minor players. How am I supposed to do business?
It is a miracle you can get anything done.
It really is. Anyway, I could go on all day, but that's not what I want this meeting to be about. I hope you have some spare time this evening. I'd love for us to meet some people, make a few stops.
Yeah, sounds great.
Wonderful. These are my associates, Sluggo, Francis.
Hey there.
How you doing?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Boys, Steve and myself are going to be taking some meetings across the city today. Let's make the arrangements.
No problem, boss.
Oh, my God, you have to forgive me. I've been so excited about this meeting that I didn't even introduce myself.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
My name's Minsky. Nice to meet you.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was intense.
Uh-huh.
I can't believe Darth Vader was his father.
Yeah. Yeah. It's surprising.
I mean, and there's so much going on in this story emotionally.
So much.
And oh my God, Yoda?
Yoda.
Amazing character.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured you'd like him.
Oh my God.
What?
Luke lost his arm.
I mean...
Just like Leif did.
But he lost his hand.
Yeah, still.
There's a big difference between an arm and a hand.
And it was replaced by a mechanical thing.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Wow.
Maybe we don't have to read that much into it.
Okay, I don't know, Frank. There are a lot of parallels.
Oh, Trinkett, the wheels are going to come right off this wagon as soon as you meet the Ewoks.
Who are the Ewoks?
Oh, you'll see. Is there any tea left?
Yeah, sure.
I don't know, but the tea tastes better.
Good.
What did you put in it?
Oh, nothing. You're just getting used to it. This place is going to be different.
The planet we're on?
Yes. We've stopped at 2 places thus far. This is our 3rd, but this place will be different from the others, I think.
Yeah, well, Steve has turned us into an alien theme park, so it's definitely going to be different.
Our last 2 stops were just preambles. It's like we needed time to get used to everything. And now that we are, there's a whole lot going on out there. I think we're on a mission, Frank. I really do. We're pretty new at this, but we've stepped into something very, very old. We're going to need to be ready.
Ready how?
I don't know. Yeah, I know how frustrating that is.
It's pretty frustrating.
We need to be ready. That's how I feel.
Trinkett, I don't want to get ready for anything.
I know. What?
You never drink the tea.
No.
Why?
Well, I really shouldn't.
God damn it.
What?
God damn it. Trinkett.
What?
What is in the tea, Trinkett?
Mandrake.
Mm-hmm. What is that?
Well, first of all, before we get into this, I started offering you tea, which is a ridiculous thing to offer you, and you started drinking it without much protest, and I think that's a real victory.
Trinkett?
I've got a lot of stuff in here, as you can see, lots of jars and bottles, lots of lotions and potions.
Oh, lotions and?
And in that teacup, that's my atom bomb. There is nothing more powerful than Mandrake. It's basically poison.
Poison?
Yeah. I have to handle it with gloves. I mean, it's intense.
So I've been, how long have I been drinking this?
For a while.
It's poison.
Well, for people, sure.
What is it doing to me?
I mean, you look forward to drinking it, right? You complain about it, but you stop drinking coffee in the morning, and now you drink this. You come by every morning.
Okay. Then I'm going back to coffee now.
You know, in the morning, I get up and I say, as the earth holds me, as the sky sees me, as the sun rises within me, I step out and greet the day. Well, the earth isn't here anymore, okay? The sky is a different sky. And that's not the sun that any of us grew up with. So how do I get my bearings? Do you know how much of the stuff I do revolves around the moon? Well, the moon's gone. But I gave you mandrake root tea, and you really loved it.
Yeah, I don't see what that proves.
Okay. Mandrake is connected to the oldest parts of the universe. I mean, all the way back to the beginning. I don't know what you are, Frank, but turns out you're connected to that as well. You're of the same stuff, you and that poisonous root. And so, of course you like it. I was worried that I was going to lose my bearings so far away from my centers of power. But right when I get too worried, the Eldritch forces give me a little ass pat and say, you're doing a great job, kiddo.
Eldritch forces. Right. I have now officially spent too much time with you.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on? I've been drinking poison.
Again, poison for someone else, not you.
I really need less of our conversations to go this way.
I know.
And I need you to tell me next time you're feeding me poison.
I will.
Okay. So let's operate in a way that sounds less like an Enya song.
Okay. Frank, do you remember when we had a whole conversation about a comet heading for the Earth and you thought I was crazy?
Yes.
Okay. I want you to know that I really apologize for us being in a place where I'm right all the time.
That has yet to be established.
Something is coming, and we need to be ready. And one of the things I've been doing to get us ready is to make you the tea.
The poisonous tea.
Frank, everything's poisonous to somebody. This isn't poison for you.
I hate this so much, Trinkett.
I know.
I want to read the paper in the morning and do whatever needs doing all day. Then watch the Trailblazers make some stupid mistakes, have a beer, and go to sleep.
Well, the only thing missing from that list is the Trailblazers, Frank. And sleep, because you don't do that anymore.
Yeah, but I want to live on a quiet mountain.
Well, it's quiet sometimes.
Where there's not frickin' spaceships flying overhead.
I am not in charge of the universe, Frank.
Stop giving me poisonous tea.
Fine. Leif and Verge are waiting for you over at the Sheep's Eye.
Oh, and stop doing that. Stop doing that thing. Stop telling me things that are happening.
No, but you're always asking me about what's happening.
No, I want you to stop now. Fine. I have to go.
Frank.
Woo! Sweet ride.
It'll do. I have a much better hover lounge in my ship, but I don't like to bring it down here. There's a certain grime that this city puts on things. I don't like to sully my finer things when I come here.
Whoa! Hey, what was that?
Don't worry about it. So, I feel like you haven't seen a lot of the city with you being all the way out in the mountains. There's some people I'd love for you to meet.
Yeah, sounds great.
I find that the people here in Raxius are very resistant to new ideas. Has that been your experience?
Oh, constantly.
How many people told you you were crazy for setting up Earthland?
They're always calling me crazy, but hey, look at me. I'm here in this fine vehicle with you. How crazy am I now?
I like that attitude. You can't pay attention to naysayers.
Exactly.
You know what? I'm going to take a few business meetings while we're out. I'd love for you to sit in. I really appreciate your perspective.
Hey, I'd love to help out however I can.
Lovely. Sluggo, let's swing by Land of Felines.
You got it, boss.
Let's have some drinks, shall we?
I thought you'd never ask.
So that entire time, you told no one about your history as a criminal?
Not the whole time. It was easy at first. At first it was just me and this guy Casper. Casper didn't ask a lot of questions. And then Ava came along and she asked a lot of questions. But luckily she ignores you if she thinks you're an idiot. Maybe the Mucklewains knew. But they never said anything. And then there was Gloria. And that's when things started to change.
Change how?
I don't know. It was nice. It started to feel like home, kind of. Then an older version of me showed up and tried to get me to leave. And then an even older version of me showed up and Ava started asking questions. But even then, I didn't tell her the whole story. Then we encountered this wreck of an old Stygian ship, and I had to sit there and act like I didn't know what Sigius was. So I was working my way up to telling them everything, but then we were raided by the Teds, and I had to threaten them with a purple nullifier. At that point, everybody started to get pretty suspicious.
What was the ship?
The ship? I don't know. I barely recognized it. It was really old, pre-Warpgate. If the ship's AI hadn't said it was from Sigius, I probably wouldn't have known.
The AI survived.
Yeah. Some sort of system called a Bufar system.
A Bufar system.
Yeah. What?
You don't remember the name of the ship.
No, what?
I need you to tell me literally anything else you can remember about this ship.
Why?
Indulge me.
It was a deep space exploration mission. The captain's name was like Charon Gonger?
Theron Younger.
Maybe?
Are you fucking kidding me?
What?
Are you fucking kidding me?
What?
It was the wreck of the Vargan, Leif.
That sounds familiar.
Familiar!
Why are you freaking out right now?
Maybe because the wreck of the Vargan would be the most important historical artifact in the history of Sigius.
Okay. How was I supposed to know that?
Because BertBert explained it to you.
How do you know BertBert explained it to me?
What the fuck do you think she was talking into when she explained it to you?
Vargan Day, Leif. 3 intrepid souls many, many years ago. Theron Younger, Eliac Sears, and Lowen Regan. Remember those names? At the dawning of the original coalition, they left the planet on a ship called the Vargan. It was the first mission of its kind, an open-ended one. They were to set out into the Andromeda and send back data on the wider universe and keep doing so until they exhausted all their resources. They never returned.
Oh, right.
Right. Please tell me you saved something, anything.
The Bufar unit was really damaged, but we did save it.
Good.
And then I used it to make an EVA suit.
Oh, what?
It was an emergency.
You are so lucky that I don't have articulating arms right now.
Hey, in my defense, she was always leaving me messages like that. I was basically her diary. I'm supposed to remember all of them?
No, just that one.
Sorry to disappoint.
Hello, what are we yelling about?
Hey, listen. We're actually waiting for someone.
Really? It's me, dummy.
What? Oh, shit.
Yeah. Oh, shit. This is my Earth suit. What do you think?
You look great. Very European.
I get that a lot. What's going on in Europe? Are people looking stylish and sexy all the time?
In our minds? Yes.
Hello?
Good evening, Frank.
It's been an annoying night. Can we get this over with, please?
Wow, nice to see you too, buddy.
Crash in the party!
And it's getting worse.
What are we talking about?
Leif's evil twin.
His... what?
He's not an evil twin.
His what?
June.
There is an evil version of Leif out there.
Are all of you shitting me?
No.
Evil twins now?
He's not a twin.
Have I died and gone to sci-fi heaven? What is happening?
He's me in an alternate universe.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I think we all know what my next question is going to be.
No, he doesn't have a goatee.
Are you sure? Have you seen him?
No.
There could be a goatee. You don't know.
Okay. I guess there could be.
See?
What the fuck is she talking about?
It's an Earth thing.
It's an Earth thing for evil people to have goatees?
No, it's
No, don't explain it. You'll ruin it.
I'll give literally anything to have the conversation move forward.
Oh, seconded.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead. So awesome!
Okay, look. In this universe, I'm a very bad guy. And we did come very close to letting him know that I'm here, but Eldin and I covered our tracks pretty well.
Great.
But even if he didn't, we're still pretty safe from evil Leif.
We need a better name for him.
No, we don't.
So why don't I feel safer?
It's kind of a contradiction.
Anti-Leaf.
Stop it.
We're in the Iron Quadrant right now, which is dangerous. But it is safe from the rest of the Triad.
How?
There's only one warp gate going in and out of the Iron Quadrant.
What's Leaf backward?
If this other Leif came through the warp gate and the Ted Empire found out, they'd park their entire navy on the other side of the warp gate and wait.
No.
Now, that doesn't protect us completely.
It does not.
Nega-Leaf.
Joan.
He could send proxies.
Proxies?
There's a rogues gallery of shitheads he could send after me, depending on what approach he wants to take.
But that'll only happen if he finds out that there's a new Leif in town.
And again, we've covered our tracks pretty well.
Wait! Everyone,
Be here with me. Dark Leaf.
Congratulations, you found it.
Okay. So you're telling me that everything's going to be fine?
That's what we're telling you.
Good. This is exactly what I want. I want people telling me that everything is fine and that I don't have to do anything. More news like this. Please.
Okay, well, sure. We're done with that, I guess. Permission to go flirt with my girlfriend?
Granted.
Permission to call Frank a 77-year-old man since he turned 25.
Denied.
I'm done too?
I'm afraid not, Leif. There's something else you should be made aware of.
Okay.
Come over here.
Before we left our origin universe, we were alerted to something very strange.
It's here.
That painting?
This is a painting of Macon Peppercorns, the founder of Hood's Pocket.
Macon what?
I know, it's ridiculous. The point isn't the painting, though. It's what's behind it. Frank, would you mind removing the painting?
A hole?
Through the hole, Leif.
What is it?
The one building that has been here since the town's foundation is this one, the Sheep's Eye. It appears that this entire building was built around a pre-existing metal frame.
Wait a minute.
Yes, it's what you think it is.
That's Arvium.
It is.
This entire building is built around an Arvium frame?
It is. It's why we were able to survive a meteor swarm.
What the fuck?
Okay, and if you could just explain the significance of this stuff again?
Arvium is the strongest stuff out there, but it's almost impossible to manipulate.
Almost.
Yeah. I know somebody who can, though.
As do I.
Fucking hurts.
Exactly. If you look at the scan of the whole frame on my screen, you can see it has many of the hallmarks of Ert craftsmanship.
What the hell are they doing here?
No idea.
There's an Ert door at the diner.
There is?
Yeah, it's in the deep freeze.
In your deep freeze, there's an Ert door.
The deep freeze is a dimensional portal to an ice planet, and there's an Ert door there.
The what is a what to a what?
I know.
What's the relationship between these things and the Erts?
No idea.
Well, they couldn't have constructed them.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Let's move this over to Trinkett's.
Good idea.
What does she have to do with this?
Before we started traveling, Trinkett had some very vivid visions of the history of this place. I discounted them at first, but considering whatever is going on inside of her body, perhaps they warrant another look.
Okay. So I go talk to Trinkett now?
Correct.
That's what I'm doing today.
Yes. What?
Nothing. This job is way more chill than my other job.
Enjoy.
Frank, are you coming?
Oh, no. God, no. I've had plenty of Trinkett for one night, thanks.
Deidre will come with you. She's well-versed in the history of this place. She may be of some help.
Okay.
Frank, what's going on with you and Trinkett?
Well, she's been poisoning me.
I don't think it's possible to poison you.
That hasn't stopped her from trying.
Whatever. This will give us the opportunity to address something else.
What?
It's about Celeste.
Great. What now?
Hey, Deidre.
Hey, I hear we're supposed to have a play date at Trinkett's?
Yeah, I guess so.
Let me get my notebook.
Okay. Notebook?
She's got this little notebook where she writes down interesting things about history.
Well, that's pretty adorable.
Turns out it's like the hottest fucking thing in the world, but don't tell her I said that.
You know, you being in love is really ruining your mysterious drifter aesthetic.
I know. I'm gonna have to figure out a whole new persona.
Okay, let's go.
Talk about me the whole time, please.
Whatever you say, sweetie.
Hey, space friend. Did you hear? We're on a special assignment.
Oh, do tell.
We're going over to Celeste's house.
Okay, why?
Eldin won't tell us until we get there. Something about privacy or whatever.
He's so old-fashioned.
Right? I'm getting us to-go cups!
Sluggo, pull up to the next corner and wait.
Sure thing, boss.
This meeting is going to be a pickup. I need to get a bit of intelligence before the next meeting. This is going to be the real dirt fairy. They're an information peddler. Best in the city. Try not to let the smell throw you.
smell?
They use the sewage tunnels under the city to get into a lot of restricted places, so there's a bit of a smell. It doesn't bother me much. Reminds me of home, right?
Oh, yeah. Like, I grew up down one from a paper mill, so I know all about it.
Great. Just go with the flow.
Minsky?
How are things in the city?
Word's gotten out that you're in town.
That's understandable.
The locals aren't too happy about it.
That's also understandable.
Every time you're in town, everyone speculates that your boss is making a move in the Iron Quadrant.
Why would we want to do that? We have so many relationships here. There's no need to put those at risk.
They know that part. You say that every time you come here. They worry about your employer.
I've assured my employer that the best way forward in Raxius is to have a mutually beneficial relationship with all parties. Seizing a controlling stake in Raxius would cause a lot of chaos, and isn't there enough chaos out here already?
Is that really true?
Of course not. But that's the rumor I need you to circulate.
All right, I can do that. You guys want to give me a heads up before you start burning the city to the ground?
Let's hope it doesn't come to that. I think the local bosses here in Raxius will come to their senses. Nobody wants a mess.
Excuse me, mind if I jump in here?
Not at all. Dirt Fairy, this is my associate, Steve. He's got a very exciting startup just outside of the city. I've asked him to sit in on this meeting.
Nice to meet you. First off, let me say, the smell hardly bothers me at all.
Gee, thanks.
And if it were me, I'd think about circulating the rumor that everything's going to be fine. And then also circulate the rumor that everything's about to go to hell in a handbasket.
Really? Why is that?
Create some confusion out there. You know, some anxiety. If people don't know how to feel about what's coming, then they'll have a harder time preparing for it.
I like it. Dirt Fairy, put both out there. Tell half the people we're not interested in Raxius, then tell the other half that we have every intention of taking over the whole city. That ought to keep them guessing.
Okay, if you say so.
Sluggo, pull off here.
You got it, boss.
If you don't mind me asking.
Please.
Your boss controls everything else in the Triad. That's 3 galaxies all to himself. What could he get out of controlling the Iron Quadrant?
Yes. It's pretty fascinating. There's a particular psychology in powerful people, isn't there? If you have almost everything, that one thing you can't have becomes an obsession. Even if it's something you don't need.
Sounds pretty fucked up to me. I think I'll stick to the sewers.
To each their own. All right. Now we're ready for a business meeting.
Today's episode is brought to you by Built. Okay, here we are. It's getting towards the end of the month, and you're going to have to write the rent check, and you always hate writing the rent check because paying rent feels terrible, but maybe it feels terrible because you're not using Built yet. With Built, every rent payment earns you points that can be redeemed towards flights, hotels, Lyft rides, Amazon purchases, much more stuff. You're already paying rent anyway, so why not get something back for it? And here's the exciting part. Starting in February, Built members can earn points on mortgage payments for the first time. You'll be able to get rewarded wherever you live and unlock exclusive benefits with more than 45,000 restaurants, fitness studios, pharmacies, and other neighborhood partners. Me, I think I'd use my points on travel because I really need to see more of the world before it's, destroyed by an asteroid or something. It's simple. Paying rent is better with Built. And soon, owning a home will be better with Built too. Earn rewards and get something back wherever you live. Join the loyalty program for renters at joinbuilt.com/burger. That's JOINBILT.com/burger. Make sure to use our URL so they know we sent you.
Midnight Burger is brought to you today by Shaker and Spoon, where you can get $20 off of any subscription by going to shakerandspoon.com/midnightburger. Cast members and avid cocktail makers Neil and Julie gave Shaker and Spoon a try.
It's a cute little box, and you open it up, and it's filled with a whole bunch of recyclable packaging material and cute little bottles and fun instructions and really cute written postcards with recipes.
Each monthly box arrives with 3 original recipes created by world-class bartenders, as well as enough ingredients for 12 cocktails, 4 from each recipe.
I mean, I've got a pretty solid bar by most home bar standards, but I don't get things that they sent. I don't go out and buy black pepper walnut bitters and cardamom bitters, and they had a bunch of spice syrups mixed up and stuff.
Each box revolves around one type of liquor, so just add 1 bottle of liquor and you're ready to go.
It's all very clear because everything's labeled, and each cocktail has its own ingredient card or instructions card. So each one has its own recipe and backstory and everything on a card. So yeah, it's all easy to figure out.
They'll have everything you need. Except for the egg.
There are even 2 enormous lemons in there. There's actual
fresh
fruit in there.
Lemons.
Yep.
Fresh citrus.
So the only thing we needed was booze, and for one of the cocktails we needed an egg. They didn't send an egg, which I think is prudent.
Good idea.
You can learn new techniques while creating excellent craft cocktails.
They have sourced these cocktails from people in the business, and I'm checking the CVs on some of the people that they dropped, and they're legit heavy hitters working at serious cocktail bars.
It's also a great gift idea. Literally all you need to know about your giftee is their email address.
I think it would be good for really smart, cool, and beautiful people.
Oh, like our listeners.
Yes.
And one of the cool things here is that there's enough to make 3 different cocktails and to make 4 of each. So you could make it like a little social
Party.
thing, right? Have you people over. Hey, I got my new Shaker and Spoon box. Let's come over Friday night. Let's see what these are.
Going out to the bar has become a little more complicated these days. So throw an epic cocktail party at home and save $20 off any subscription by going to shakerandspoon.com/midnightburger.
What are we doing?
Yeah, she's been doing this lately. She goes into this trance, I guess, where things start talking to her.
What things are talking to her?
I don't know.
Like household objects are talking to her?
I don't think so.
Well, good, because that would be weird.
Right?
Oh, hey, guys.
Welcome back.
Leif, I'm glad you're here.
Okay.
I want you to know I've been watching Star Wars.
Great.
So many things going on, but we can talk about it later.
Okay.
It's time for us to talk about the mountain.
Yeah, we just showed Leif the big metal thing that the sheep's eye is built on top of.
Great. So what did you think?
I think it's insane. I have no idea what's going on.
That's great. I love that.
We figured it was time to talk about that vision you had of the mountain.
Right. Okay. Leif, what do you know about ancient China?
Nothing.
Okay. So we discovered the stone tablet in the Glade of Wishes, and it had Chinese characters on it.
Weird.
According to Eldin, they're ancient Chinese, a few thousand years ago.
Weirder.
I've got the translated message here. I will finally return from the mountain, though I have changed as much as the land around me. The mountain will be found again. The mountain will be lost again. Forever.
What does that sound like to you?
That sounds like a guy who's trapped on a traveling mountain.
Apparently, it was from a guy named Chufu. Chufu is one of those guys who's a combination of history and myth. Apparently, the Emperor of China sent him on a quest to find the secret to immortality that was hidden on a mystical mountain.
Tell him the thing about the turtle monster.
What?
Right. So apparently Chufu set off on his quest, but then he came back and said to the Emperor that he needed archers because there was this big turtle sea monster blocking his way, and he had to kill it first.
And the Emperor was like, Sure, checks out.
Must be nice to be the Emperor. But what does that have to do with anything?
Well, my first vision was of Chinese soldiers.
And Eldin said they were from the 2nd century BCE.
Which is apparently when Chufu was alive.
Interesting.
Oh, come next door.
What?
So, Doug is a bird guy.
That's not surprising.
Oh, he's got a little journal and everything.
Hey, Doug.
Hey, guys.
Doug, tell Leif about the bird.
Yes. Which bird?
You were up on the mountain and you kept hearing a bird.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I have been here most of my life, and I know what the birds are supposed to sound like. But I kept hearing one in particular that I couldn't place. And it was every once in a while, not like all the time. I wrote it off as, my imagination for a while. But one day, I couldn't take it anymore, and I really dove into some research.
Okay.
Now, I still haven't seen one, but the only match I could make to the sound was a wall creeper.
Cool. And that means...
They're not from Oregon.
But guess where they're from?
China?
Yes!
Weird, right?
Well, we're on a mountain that travels through the cosmos, so it's not at the top of the list, but...
But it's interesting.
Sure.
Okay, that's all. Thanks, Doug.
Oh, okay. Bye.
Good job with the bird thing.
Oh, thanks.
So in my vision, these Chinese soldiers were here in Hood's pocket. But there wasn't a town here. Just the big metal thing that turned into the sheep's eye.
Historians think that the mountain that Chufu was looking for was probably Mount Fuji.
But according to your vision, Chufu wound up here.
Right. And then I had another vision.
Of my great-great-great-grandfather making peppercorns.
The guy in the painting.
Right.
He was also making his way through the woods, and he also saw the big metal thing.
Okay. So when did the big metal thing become the sheep's eye?
Well, my grandpa told me that Macon built the sheep's eye, but he also used to say something weird. Apparently, he used to say, I didn't found Hood's pocket. I found it.
This is wild.
Right.
Okay. So according to your visions, whatever the sheep's eye is has been here for a long time.
Yes.
But you're saying you know who built it.
You do?
I think I do. The Ertz.
Cool. What's their deal?
The Ertz? Ert is a planet here in Andromeda. They're amazing with technology. Their innovations.
No. I mean, what's their deal?
How do you mean?
Well, I'm trying to get down to the essence. Like, what's their energy like?
Their energy?
Forget the technology stuff. Tell me something else about them.
Okay. Well, there's this one thing, but I'm not great with biology. Eldin?
What?
What's that thing with the Ertz? How they're different from other life forms in the Triad?
The Ertz are a slightly anomalous race in the Triad.
Why?
Despite their diversity, organisms native to the Triad all pass genetic information via DNA or RNA, like Earthlings. The exception to this is Ert, whose indigenous races use peptide nucleic acid, PNA. It is a small change, but it is odd that this evolution only occurred on one planet in 3 galaxies. Even more curious, the flora and fauna on the planet of Ert also employ DNA and RNA, making the Erts different even from their own native plants and animals. There doesn't appear to be any predominant theory for why this occurred.
They don't know where they came from.
Are we saying that these Ert guys built all of this?
No, I don't think so. That metal structure is built like a bivouac. It's a shelter. If they built this place, why would they then put a shelter on it? It's inelegant, and the Erts don't do inelegant. What makes this more interesting is that there's also an Ert construct from where I'm from on the diner.
So they've been there too?
I guess so.
What's this all about, Leif?
Trinkett, I swear to God, I've been asking myself that question for years.
No, I mean, what's all of it about? Where are we going to? What's the big question? What are we working toward?
I don't know how to answer that. At first, I was just happy to not be on the run anymore. And then came the Teds, then Clementine, now Croc. I've just been trying to stay alive and keep everyone else alive. I haven't had time for big questions.
No, I hear you, but okay, I want you to think about something. I want you to think about the very core of all things. Think about everything before there was everything. Somewhere from deep in the heart of the spirit of the universe, a message is always being sent. We never listen because we're too busy staying alive. But what is that message? What is it saying to us?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Should we smoke some weed?
What? Yes. I think that's a good idea.
This way.
This is where the business meeting is happening?
Sometimes I like to have my meetings in the open air, a busy casino, a cafe, something like that. But then sometimes it's important to keep prying eyes out of the equation. You need that extra level of honesty. You understand?
Sure.
Sluggo, go ahead and bring him in.
Sure thing, boss.
What the hell?
Steve, I'd like to introduce you to Captain Ducky. Just Ducky to his friends. This is who we're meeting with today. Hello there, Captain. I apologize for the less than palatable surroundings. It's awful down here, isn't it? But I thought it was important that we meet somewhere we couldn't be disturbed. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking that I brought you down here so that no one would hear you screaming. That is, of course, 100% true. But it wasn't just for that. There's a certain sanctity to a one-on-one meeting, Captain. It lets people know how important they are to you. And you, Captain, are very important to me. Now, you've already met Sluggo. He's the one who knocked you unconscious and tied you to a chair. You've already met my associate, Steve. Now I want you to meet someone else. Say hello, Francis.
Pleased to meet you, Captain Ducky.
You may be wondering what Francis's purpose is. He doesn't look like a thug bot, does he? What's interesting, he's not. When I first saw Francis, he was a kitchen bot, slaving away in a casino kitchen, chopping vegetables with all those lovely knives he has all over his hands. But I saw something in Francis that others couldn't see. He had so much potential. Long story short, I now can't go anywhere without him. Isn't that right, Francis?
It's been a wild ride, boss.
Turns out a bot with spinning blades for hands really adds the level of intensity you're looking for in a high-level meeting. So, what I want you to do is keep your eyes on Francis and all those incredibly sharp knives. And answer for me one very simple question. Have you, Captain Ducky, been trying to unite the gang factions of Raxius under one banner? You've got a secret code name for this little group, don't you? Some sort of Earth reference to throw people off the trail? Sluggo, what was it again?
Sanctuary Moon's #2 fans.
Right, whatever the hell that means. How about it, Captain? Are you trying to consolidate power so that you can challenge my employer in the open market? I'm sorry, I can't quite understand what you're saying. Can you speak a little clearer? I'm sorry, one more time? I'm still not getting it. Sluggo, anything?
Can't understand a word, boss.
That's a shame. I was really hoping we were going to be able to make some headway in this meeting, but you can't let these things slow you down, can you, Steve? New projects. They so often get mired down with too many cooks in the kitchen. Isn't that right? Well, let's move on to new business. Francis.
A7.
Once again, you have sunk my battleship.
Really?
I had no idea you were so adept at maritime warfare.
I have many skills, Slabz.
As I am learning.
More wine.
Please.
This has been really nice.
Agreed. I've been surprised by your willingness to engage in intimate acts with me.
I have too.
Because of the spikes protruding from my body.
Yes.
There are many of them.
I noticed.
The ones on my shoulders are poisonous.
I'm sorry?
Fear not. I always travel with antidote.
Good.
May we have more wine while you once again teach me your salsa dancing?
I'd love to.
Are you expecting visitors?
No.
Shall I charge my weapon?
No.
It is very deadly.
Oh, just give me 1 second, okay? June.
You're fucking an alien.
Oh, God. Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God.
Celeste, open the door, you dirty bird.
Do we have company?
Kind of.
I had no idea our relationship had gotten to that level.
It's not like that.
I am not complaining.
I might be.
Slabz McTerpz enjoys going public with his fornication partners.
Slabz, give me just 1 second, okay? Good evening.
Oh, hi.
Can I help you?
Celeste, what in the fucking fuck is going on?
I'm afraid I don't know what you mean.
Who's in there?
That's private. That's an invasion of my privacy.
That's an invasion of my privacy, said the woman who was eavesdropping on the whole town for years from a secret military base.
That's not the same thing.
Sergeant, we have no desire to invade your privacy, but when I compiled some information and realized who exactly you were secretly spending time with, I made a judgment call to check in.
Oh, well, now we have to know who's in there.
It's... His name is Slabz McTerpz.
Oh, no fucking way.
The spiky guy?
Amazing.
Huge spikes all over his body.
Slabz McTerpz is a rather dangerous mercenary, Sergeant. I wanted to be sure you were all right.
He's a dangerous mercenary.
Now, he is the leader of a dangerous mercenary army. I feel that's an important distinction.
No, it's not.
He has quite a reputation. Are you sure this is the best course of action?
Okay. Is he famous for being a mass murderer? Yes. Should he also be famous for being a great listener? Also, yes.
Okay. Look, We're not here to be the nookie police, Celeste, but good God, how does that even work sexually? He's got spikes all over his body.
They're not all over his body.
Sweet Jesus, woman!
Love finds a way, I guess.
Sergeant, this is certainly an invasive move on our part, but I'm sure you understand the concern.
I do, and look. Do I feel uncomfortable about it? Yes. Does he carry around a huge cannon that he calls Disco Inferno? Also, yes. Can this cannon level an entire building? Apparently, but he's a really sweet guy, you guys.
I'm gonna go talk to him.
Verge, please don't.
Don't worry about it. I'll deactivate my Earth suit and we'll talk alien to alien. It'll be fine. I'll make sure you're not in any danger, okay?
Verge!
Bye.
Hello? Who might you be? Well, cover me in sulfur mollusks. Verge.
How have you been, Slabzy?
Death has yet to find me.
Same here.
I have heard tales that you'd fallen into a quasar.
Only emotionally.
This pleases me. My men still tell the tale of how you navigated the red storms to deliver sustenance in our time of need.
Every good mercenary needs a good smuggler.
And I found no replacement since your absence.
No, technically, I'm still absent. I'm out of the game now.
Out of the game. And yet here, on Rax Prime.
Oh, it can't be helped. There's a girl.
Ah. An excellent reason to tempt the fates.
Sure. Hey, speaking of fates, though, I came back from nowhere to find I've got a pretty hefty bounty on my head. Whatever did I do?
Much has changed in the Triad. Loftrax was powerful but undisciplined. This new regime brings with it a steely resolve and a strange obsession. The bounty placed on you is not simply hefty, as you say. It is the largest bounty ever placed.
Someone wants me dead that bad.
I call it an obsession. An obsession because of the bounty's conditions. You must be taken alive, or not at all. And if anyone in the Triad were to take your life, the bounty then moves to their head.
Oh, well, it's always nice to be wanted.
Again, an obsession.
You're not thinking of getting into the bounty hunting game, are you, Slabz?
Bounty hunting is the gruel of cowards. My enemy is on the battlefield, or not at all.
I figured, but please keep it under your hat that you ran into me, okay?
Of course. And may I say, between the two of us, Earthlings.
Oh, right?
I am astounded.
Tell me about it.
I am ruined for other races.
I can't explain it.
My body burns to the tips of my spikes.
Yeah. I am ruined.
You are a rare commodity in the world, Verge. Guard yourself thusly.
Keep your head on a swivel, Slabzy.
I really do hate when it has to get messy like that. Such a waste, this city. So many squandered opportunities. They'll have to come around eventually. It can't be this way forever. It strikes a particular chord with me, being here. Reminds me of home. I came from a place even worse than this, a place that is truly a mistake. Begging for a meteor strike, my home planet. I had to claw my way out of it, but everything is a lesson. The lesson I learned on my home planet was that chaos breeds chaos. It spins outward. The world must be reined in, or all that's left is blood and fear. We'll get there someday, right?
Yeah, sure.
So now that we've taken care of business, we can get to the fun part. The future.
The future?
That's right. Unbeknownst to the powers that be here on Rex Prime, I've been working on a little pet project of my own. A whole new business model, something that's going to open up a whole new revenue stream for my employer. Been working on it for years, and I am very excited to show it to you.
We're here, boss.
Excellent. Let's have a look. Right this way, Steve. The eternal question is, what's the next resource? Everything burns out eventually. You smuggle technology, but technology becomes outdated. You deliver the intoxicant du jour, then along comes the next designer drug. My employer and I have been working on developing the next great resource in the Triad, and, well, I think we found it. Let's have a look, shall we?
Evening, Frank.
Hey, Doug.
What can I do for you?
I am going to have some coffee.
Oh, I thought you were off coffee.
Nope. I'm coming back. I miss coffee. It's normal. It's predictable. Not secretly poison, so don't even know why I left.
Oh, well, welcome back.
What are you reading?
Oh, Eldin sent me some reading material on the Ashleysaurus.
Oh, that's the big lizard thing in your backyard?
Well, no, I think it's more like a salamander.
Mm-hmm. Anything interesting?
Oh, I mean, it's a big alien salamander, so there's some interesting things in here. It has a gland in its nose that can detect the gravitational pull of surrounding moons.
Why would something need to do that?
Well, navigation, I guess. Also, it's a species that underwent secondary adaptation. So over the course of millions of years, it learned how to live on land. And then, after all of that, it readapted for aquatic life. So, I guess, life on the land wasn't all it's cracked up to be.
Interesting.
Yep. Are you okay, Frank?
Well, Doug, I came in here for something normal. And we're talking about giant space salamanders.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're the same way,
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, I graduated from high school, and I went through all the trouble of, joining the Navy. And then after I was done, I wound up right back here. And you did the same thing. You went to Tacoma. You got your carpenter's license. You fixed up houses for a while. And ended up right back here. So, I guess life on land wasn't all it cracked up to be.
Yeah. I liked it when it was predictable.
I did too. But there is a giant salamander in my backyard now, so, may as well get to reading.
Greetings!
Hello.
Hi.
We have come for snacks.
Mini donuts, please.
Barkeep, please give me your finest tackies. Preferably limited edition Blue Heat.
Oh, yeah, aisle 3.
Fantastic. Frank, how are you doing?
Fine. I thought you guys were on a very important mission from Eldin.
We're on a break.
Hostess donuts, motherfuckers.
Have you figured anything out?
No. Wait! Yes! Trinkett!
What?
I figured you out.
You have?
I think so.
Lay it on me.
Okay, this is going to sound weird, but I had this friend one time who was a tree.
Leif, that doesn't sound weird at all. I have all sorts of friends who are trees.
Right, but this one actually talked and walked around.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
And they said that when they stood on the ground, they could feel the mycelial network under the ground talking to them.
Dude.
Oh my God, what in the fuck? What is a mycelial network?
When you see a mushroom, that's just the tip of the iceberg. The big part of it is under the ground.
Wait, I know this. The biggest mushroom network ever was back in Oregon. It had 4 square miles, and it may have been 8,000 years old. Also, who made the donuts harder to open?
Like that? That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. And what does that have to do with me?
What is your body full of?
Fucking mushrooms.
Right.
So, the mushrooms in the ground are talking to the mushrooms in my body, and my body mushrooms are talking to my brain?
Maybe?
Oh my God! Trinkett. Oh, what are they saying?
I have no idea.
This is what you've come up with.
We have many things that we're working on.
So many things.
Iron's in the fire.
I wrote them down in my book, which is somewhere.
Okay. Hey. Great work, everyone. Amazing job. You all get the ribbons. Have a good night.
Wait, Frank, wait. Frank.
I'm waiting.
Hold, please. I forgot what I was about to say.
Wait. Do you think that Trinkett has ribbons because of the mushroom?
It's so crazy that I can understand every word you're saying right now.
Okay, I'm sorry. I totally wasn't poisoning you, but I'm sorry for poisoning you.
It's fine.
It was an experiment at first, but then you really started to like the tea, and so I kept making it.
Trinkett, people don't experiment on each other.
I know. You're right. My curiosity got the better of me, and I am very sorry.
I am not a thing for you to play with.
Frank, I know. I am really mortified. And now, well, I'm worried that you're not going to come over and watch movies with me. Because it's important. It's important to me.
Well, we can't just stop at Empire Strikes Back.
Right?
I mean, you really have to watch all of them.
Well, and I want to.
I mean, so that your enthusiasm for the first two can be entirely ruined.
Well, I'm looking forward to it.
Okay.
Hey, Frank. Trinkett told me you're watching Star Wars because of me. And I just want to make it known that I'm not a Star Wars guy, okay? I actually have legit issues with the whole franchise. If you want to hear my thoughts...
No, thank you. No.
Frank can hear your thoughts?
Hey, baby.
Verge, hi.
What are you doing?
We're at the Shop and Go. And it's very bright in here.
Are you smoking the fun stuff, Pook?
Trinkett made me do it.
I'm sure she did.
I think it's so great that you have 4 arms because you're going to have to carry me home because the ground. I don't know, baby. The ground feels weird.
Okay.
And it's apparently talking to Trinkett.
Sweetheart, is there someone there who isn't high?
Oh, yep. Hi, Verge.
Hello, Doug.
What's up?
So, it's probably nothing, but there's a suspicious vehicle headed toward the town right now.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Probably nothing to worry about, but, do us a favor and make yourself scarce in there. Let's just see if it passes through, okay?
Okay.
Sorry, what is this now?
It's probably nothing, Frank.
Guys, come get behind the counter with me, okay?
Verge, what's the vehicle?
It's a hover lounge.
Okay.
What is that?
It's a limo, basically. Whoever it is, it's not your average bar patron.
Remember when I said I just wanted to be a guy on a mountain complaining about sports?
Yeah, I know, man, but honestly, cruising through the cosmos on a place like this? Good luck with that.
Frank.
What?
Steve.
Okay. See ya. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Steve, what's going on? Steve, try and slow down your breathing. You're going to pass out.
Frank.
Steve, breathe.
Frank, there's...
What?
Slaves. Thousands of them.
Welcome to The Horizon is brought to you in part by our Monte Cristo level and above supporters: Wilson, Billy, BertBert, Bethany, Second Bethany, Ace Spades, Debbie Trencher, That One Dude Who Likes Tacos, Mark Fisher, The Male Escort, Lady Bethany, aka Mrs. Turkey Spit, Steve, Junior Barding, the father of Lucas, Ava Maddox's Ashtray, Adorbees, Vera Torkelson, Bones, Lizard Breath, and the Snot Rocket would love a space burger, Andrea Rose, Samantha Oram, Emiler, Caden Suda, Bat Loves Dragon, Tommy Johnson, Unhip Fern, David Sosa, Noodles by Godzilla, Ralph Capone, The Harbinger Pulsar, Corey 83, Blues, Liz wants Leif to build her a plane, Dude Named Blake, John Caleb Williams, Doystopian Wasteland, Yontalius, Kian, Nerdy Birdie, Walter the Burger Wizard, an Eel exchange student from Midst, Dapper T Last Name, Ratrick, Ricklin, The Kids Call Me Rickenlan, Dyer, Old Bethany's Must Burn, Brad Sturrock, Natasha Sasha without Boris, Frost and Alice, Lobster Possum, known. Coyote Mike is on the run from the Bethanies and is looking for the Resistance. Not a who, but a what archivist. A mostly morose ghost eating toast. Hey Leander, love you kiddo. Malort boy. Jinx the cat would like to offer you biscuits. Have a zesty day. Retro G86, Megan, Malcolm Edwards, Spend My Money Irresponsibly, Stephen Drop, Danathanielson, son of Danathaniel, or Danny for short, Cross-Stitcher who loves the hobby and time travel, Funch Brunglin, Mrs. Nova Scotia, Nash likes apples, Hi Diddly Ho, neighborinos, it's Njord Flanders, Akai Akakievich, Pneumatic Yeti, Late Trucker, The Eldritch Skyphazoa, Wyatt Fryhover, Paul, Michael Carey Tolman, Dave Davison, Broom Goddess, Theodore here with his son Henzo and RB, Ricky Burnett, That New Guy, Anxiety, The Savage Indian, Raid 808M, Gray Craniac, Jules Weeks, Calf, Kareem, John Wilkes Booth's freedom-loving horse, aka Jay Willikers, Mr. Ratskurt, the emo Sigma lightworker, Neckbone his imperial dudeness. Oh hey, it's Jay, Lou, the ghost. Cinder and Beast of the Maze are in the deep freeze. Grim, off the internet wants Harriet to know that he loves her. Ernie Brooks, Titan King 707, Rich Francis, Burger Kaspaspa, no relation. Jedi Shaolin, Smart Alec the Great, Botam Butam, Gas Station Cryptid, Houdini and Jim insisted we pick up Orson Welles, and now Shane is waiting outside the country store while they buy Cheetos. BertBert the Bird's Bird, Cheesy McFish, Papa Goose, Sometimes I Do Feel Like a Plastic Bag, Hayden Brown, Adeline Peets, Nathaniel Lee Industries, Wayne Heiser, Dameron the Space Goblin, Jen and Britt, Shua the Druid is composting the rich for a salad bar, Bungus, Midnight Club, Kosher Steak, Udon 96, Septi and Asha, not Sasha, have the hots for the Mucklewains and would gladly be their unicorns, Dr. Bootyologist the Glutes Doctor, Portagos Pex, Lafayette Lasagna Lovers 1, Starlight, Retro MG, a chef named JJ wants to apply to be Gloria's new line cook, that homeless guy who saw the diner disappear from Rogers and gave up booze, Lord Kennedy, Eric, Slater Morales, the Fey Wanderer, Adalor, Trans Space Dinosaur, a very spicy walrus, Amanda Bills, Misty Word Power, Dax Myers, Flacco, aka Johnny R, the Disco Spider, the Misslewains against Ted, Vicky Abair, Pike Daniels, the Cosmic Whale, Zansatsu, and Rohan will answer. Murdoch Wang, a caterpillar farmer. We present Joe Fisher with the inaugural Monte Cristo Peace Prize for his totally earned efforts in ending the Bethany War. Chimera, Crookham, Donald, when the grass gets too long, you Moat, Daniela Yacombe, the space trucker Chadwick Conan Doyle III, Jody Green, Monster Senshi, Heather Needs a Divorce, Michael Peters, Political Knitter, Super Sly Secret Season Sasquatch Subtly Seeks Crazy Cool Cryptid Club, created by bravely battling Bethany's badly beating bongos. Live on the Undersignal, David, Physicist, Brendan Schoenman, Bob Lobster, I divided by zero and now I'm undefined, Peter the Horse is here, Mag Tremor, Rod Stewart the Sailor Slayer, James We Met the Listless Enjoyer, Emily Chatterton, Ash Morningstar and her companion Laika the Space Dog, Mix Maxine. If I had a nickel for every time I got obsessed with a series with a fourth dimensional being called Chuck, I'd have 2 nickels, David Kiesler, Boy Got Them Honka-Honkers, Kevin O'Malley, Invisible Guerrilla, The Mrs. Poland, Zamaniac, Lord Axton shares the realm with Lady Sparkle, Hop loves a thugbot named Francis, Pam the Infinite, and Thou, Revolutionary Inclined Ocelot, Matt Howler, Andrew Bear, Marius Dejoa, Butterfly Fox, Congregation of Alligators Wearing Groucho Glasses, Irma the Llama, 27 Keep It Tight, Chip, Gloria's Right-Hand Jack-in-the-Box Man, Jaldin, Grim Knight, Pike Daniels the Whale, Caldrak, and Thossalys Bethany Maximus, Lord of Kingwood, Texas, Ragnar Jensen, Addison Weirdo Wagner, Araman 0305, Leif is my role model, Jim Weathers, Titus Kosloff, Echoes of Acheron, I'm a Kung Fu Panda on the Wind, Brandon Alexander Ragsdale, aka Redeemed Defender, the Intergalactic House of Cats demands a free Palestine, Electromancer, Chekhov's Space Cannon, Corey Census, Surf and Turf Telecoms, I'm a Jinn, Red and Dusty with his Garden Goddess, Kobe's Dingleberry, Mystic Monster for Chaos, Ziggy Dreadful, G-Wing, Frank One, Figgy Aloysius and the Uni Moonies featuring Milo Kapakaiju. I'm just here to refill the Parmesan cheese. It is Sparks, Damn Scrub, Lost Girl Lou, Christopher Byram, Middle American Penguin, Shanna Welch, Crocheted Cosmos, Andy the Celestial Penguin, Rabbit Homan, Leif's Bathrobe, Misty Lovebug, Bo Nunley, Ariana Castillo, The Rat Sorcerer, Lita Mettinger, Marco, Lethargic God, Friend, as in your best, Lime Ghost, M, Jared Armstrong, Jay the Irascible, The Great and Powerful Spatilda, The Magic Committee, Honor Aubert, Ian Full, A River Otter and their gender-neutral partner, 345 uneducated swine learning to swing dance, one intergalactic year with Big Potato 99, aka the Rat Lady, aka Bumblebee, aka AK-47, Kai, just a little guy, Ender Wright, Mark Nazawaritz, Xenia the Capturer of Light, Duncan Albert, Theoretical Chemist, Xavier Dasher, Chris Loves to Read, Katie Michalek, Greg Andrews Lyons, Just Matt 85, That Girl Gracie, Magnus von Kaffenheim, Ballbags the Pirate Plunderer of Necropants Gold, Longtime Lurker, Scooter, The Unlucky Son, Jennifer Myers, Lady Lazarus, Anazi, Lord of Stories, Tom, Donnie Darko, aka Darko the Destroyer, Tom Shin, Caitlin and CT's Never-Ending Podcast Adventures, Whispered Ann, Keo the Panda Puppy Forklift Operator, Ruby Cherries, Nick Fay, Oladin and Julfrena, Justin and Amy Triplet, Jen Sims, Pen, Ring to the Motaz, The Leathermans, Lukewarm Fart, Odd Commodity, Jen Before, Ander Ho, Muffin Madness Cafe versus Midnight Burger Bake Off, Earthwitch, Leah Prime, Gregory Santoro, Mothmal, Not the Fucky Fried Chicken, Robert Drapiza, I Know That Joe is Secretly Afraid of Rogue Leifs, Iono, Jonathan Tolbert, Mr. Put It On 06, Hedgehog Hen, Jackson Bell, Katie Chambers, Jay the Podcast Lover, Dick Rickles, Chapter President, damn glad to meet you, Malcolm Flynn, Samuel Lee, Josatron Prime, oh my god I forgot to change my name from Nicholas Beckler to something more cheeky and fun, Donald Shingler, Justin Wiley, Daniel Stavey, T.U. Luder, Ali Oopsie, not to be confused with Oopsie, to Daddy Jazz Hands from Mouse Toots, Rachel Vasquez, the beloved yet borderline inappropriate empire of Dr. Thunderbutt and Lady Christabel, Britt Littlefair, Dan Gentry, Ron Hayden, Fridge Pickle, Jacqueline Snyder. I hope something good happens to you today. Yes, you. Michelle Myers, Glenn Morris, Lizard Lee, Rosemary Prem, Anthony Lakey, Thomas Adams, Brett Zimmerman, Lauren Benner, Stephanie Book, Luca Vicito, Boot Scootin' Dave, Naya Venturi, Ryan Abbey, Michelle Hopper, Kevin Daughtry, Martin Deers, Entropy Eigenbasis, Robert Savat, Drink Spiller, Richard Ryan Moschel, D. Flower, Kelly Arena, Fall of the Berlin Wallaby, Lauren Mayer, Jake the Cook, Some Days You're the Beetle, Some Days You're the Dung, Josie Jones, V. Greenlee, Elijah Sharp, Arwen the Freer, Throat Goat 666, I Am Your Father, Addie Slauson, Inconceivable Kai, Red Rum 916, Nick Waycaster, Gotham Still Fucked Up, Batman Ain't Really Doing Shit When You Think About It, No Good Monk, Sarmad Sayed, Pugalicious Freshington III Esquire, Three Pandas in a Trench Coat Named Bethany, Jonald Grimbus, Tasmanick Starting to Shift at 6, Matt Knight Bushager, Gavin Morey, Damn Mitri, Andromeda, Stephen the Choi, Shane Coffey, Gabriel, The Treasure Trove of Troublesome Trolls, You Call Her Bethany, I Call Her Headphany, Cookie Nebu, Axel Zapata, Siona the Goblin Loves Spoons and Laser Saws, Jason, Commander of the Bethany Hunters McDonald, Orianda, Bean Dino, Philip Lennox, Hugh Jass, J2, Brian Montgomery, Artemis Record, Safa Aluzi, Trev Brax, Craven, Gunnar Tweedle, The Bard Without a Ballad or a Mallet, Nazo, Platform Jail Mechanism Burn Museum Theorist Hold Please, K. Kayao, Empress Squishy Face of Greater Catopia, Anna Garcia, Goblin King, Rays of Nope, Ruby Booth, Bubberduckle, Yegor Luce, Terry Cads, The Bethany's Demand More Omega Station, Leaf Tracks, Rise of Leif, Chapter 1, Loaf Tracks Retires, The Prodigal Yelm, Catalyst for Chaos, Sculliver, Cat Lucido, Sam and Shane, Ahsoka Likes Hugs, Caitlin Hess, V, Ma Dukes, U.S. Marshal Stacy, Ooh, Chickadee, Terran of the Guild of Free Cartographers, Sweet Chaos 7, Dango Dale, Esty, not the website. At every moment in every corner of every possible world, there is always a way home, and it's already found you. João Paulo Lemos, Odd Keep the Sentient Lighthouse, the faceless old Bethany who secretly lives in your home. D. Shane, Tanya Fisher, Appalachian Death Queen, Zosifer, Doggo of Doom. It's official, they're called Thigronis. Kevin Winans, Marlon C. Mike Watt and his interrogative warriors wish everyone a Happy New Year's. Madame Perry, cherish Hellfire, Mistress of Time and Space, Lycan Lady, Cameron Agnesi West, Knox, Lisa Liu, Emmett Hale, the Triad's Baddest Goblin, Emery and Lano, James Miles, Browncoats Love the Diner, House Chaos and the Critter Cacophony, Max and Nia and Ivan's 6? 7? Nope, it's Mark. Minion Simone Mimi Davis, Mr. and Mrs. Ronald and Misty Dawn Mitchell Jr., Gaia Turtle, Wayne Barahona, Jesse the Dragon Rider, We Will Not Rest Until Puerto Rico and Palestine Are Free, Pluto Crow, Nissy's Mom, Pokesplort, Whiskey Rebellion and Gen Riot's Interdimensional Detective Agency, Zephyr Vitriol, Altreon, Slim Nandy, Goth Leif, Adriana Bartolomucci, Jonah is Gay, The Midnight Ashes, Hornetti, Balian Fair, The Night of Silver Flames, Hood's Pocket Protector, Unpaid Intern passed the RD exam and got a job, Valkyrie Storm, Patricia who's always late but somehow on time, DC Squirrel, Honey Cooper, Kyle the Interstellar Highwayman, Shelley Act on the Verge, Gail Friend, Uncle Denzo and Aunt Betty had the opportunity to try Miss Chris's sandwiches and can attest that they are fire, Rubber Cake, Clover the Clown, The Sparky Tech, Prop the Crocagator, Ringleader Volt, Jazz Punker, Captain Tight Pants and the Companion, Kentucky Cried Frickin', Renee N, Bethany the Lone Star Edition, Katarina de la Playa, R.I.P. Eloise Waffles, The Floof Wrangler, Aki the Space Druid, There Are Only 176 MB Fanfiction and 1 Bethany, Phantom Land TTRPG Dice, K8 the Curiouser, Roxanne, Ash Montgomery, Little Birch and her Bethanays horsing around, Jason HVAC Tech for the Diner's Deep Freeze, SK Phoenix, Glitch the Gamer Error, Zephyr the Weffer Montgomery Foxworth, Ted and Teddy, Maryface, Luan Cherry, Peppermint Pearl, the Interdimensional Space and Tea Time Witch, Nacole 64, Amara Salazar, Banjo Buscalo, Full Beans, Gloria's Forgotten Ford Festiva, Brandon Wright, Night Breakfast at the Midnight Cauldron, Force for Good-ish, Mark Scott, Rosie Mum, The Judah, Intergalactic Frylord, Gravity's optional but fries aren't, CJ's Big Barbecue Bistro for Bethany's, Angel Vasquez, Tara, Stephen Raymer, J. Carp Fishman, The Great Goblino, Low Oxygen, Save the Mungos, Joji the Birdwatcher, Nye, Lilac Morchella, Rachel Krempa, with special thanks to my best friend Lizzie and my husband Steve. Don't worry about the order, honey. Your Majesty, Temporal Hash Brown, Diane Brown, Dr. Flog wants Tita to return his voicemails. Mags, Captain No Sleep, The Slim Reaper, Reuben Eden, Smedley P. Snodgrass III, but please, call me Smeddy. The Shreveport Bohannon, CC the Umbrella Mage, Bradbury Sasquatch loads Chekhov's gun, Din, Cosmic Ketchup, Lack of Lifestyle, August the Schmogest and Hossfest, Ashley Davis, Mousy, Hood's Pocket Gear and Sprocket Local Repair Cafe, Postmaster General Kwan sent me, Mad Maddox, Lake Basmagian, Nitwit 14, Roiled way too harshly, DJ Johnny B, Long Dramatic Gasp, Marco Montano, Part 1, Pretending to Have a Tomato Allergy, Shiny Fields, Adam Tachek, Christopher Wendell, Unproductive Banana, Pulsifer the Paulest of Paulism, Zombie Spider-Man, The Sorcerer Sanguine says Brain Demons is an anagram of Brandon is me, Bex823, Auntie Cryptid, Barry Heap, Gas Mask Penguin, In the Hot Seat, Mime Ninja's Ninja Mime, Master Oogway has ascended back to the spirit realm and welcomes anyone to join him in the search for inner peace, Barry, Dilly is Dallying, Podcast Junkie wants Gloria's tamale recipe. Futile screaming at the ocean. Fox Hatlin, Dylan Caroni, Pedro Vibresto, Penny Sparkles, Slider, Dimitri, Maple Emily, the gayest library janitor in Indiana. The new kitten's name is Leif, and this time he's not a girl. Physic the Good Bush, definitely not one of the bad bushes funding rebel Bethanies to overthrow the duly elected Bethanies. Scout Mistress and her phalanx of intergalactic Eagle Scouts. Hexadecimal Bethany is non-binary. Vapus 10's Big Black Gaping Hole. Gubrious, like lugubrious but without the loo. Bruce. My milkshake brings all the Bethanies to the diner. Jessica Gigoma, Toracle, Jenny the Bear, Grr, Bellringer, Sardine Thorn, Treach, Josie Jones, Mr. Fibble is very cross, Hot Potato. Dr. Mojo postulates the end list endlessly splintering off as Bethany and BertBert's caboose until its end lists all the way down. Dave and Buster's server manager ready to serve all the Bethanies a Monte Cristos. Blind Time Traveler convention date. LA Woman the Phoenix Rising. New name? God? No, not him. Jeff Andrew? Sure, Jeff Andrew. Miss Luan, a British woman with cute dogs. Cup of Noodles. Schmizzy Two Shoes, Luna Nova, Nicholas Griffith, Matt Grigsby, Justin Smallin, Riku31, Craig Dundee, the name's Knight with a K, Astral C, Ickle Me Pickle Me Tickle Me Too, Guy with the Chops, Sam, Mitchell Yee, Bagel Knife, Imelda and Scott, Courtney Cochran, Lily Starling, Ryan K, Devin7777 has been my fave verbal stem for months, Nate, Forklift lifts forks for Cliff, Vince M, Chip, Radio Free Relia, Violin Loves MIDI, Brian Pasley, Subawasa, Grenna, Piston Whip, Captain Ducky, Blitz Bell, Laser Saw of the Shreveport Laser Saws? Our overhead is way too high with all of these names. Please make sure to turn in all receipts. Love, Josh from accounting. Satsuma, Silliest Goose, Dr. Jones, I Can't Believe It's Not Bethany, Coach Shane of Toadsuck Central, Go Cranes, Cole Arthur, Lego Croissant, Kassad, Norwin Mergler, Chase and her army of turtles join the Bethany War. The Starset Messengers want to know if you've written that 4-page essay on why you don't think about bugs. Joe Cuppa, We Be Choppin' Broccoli, Icy Fish, the hacker known as Ivy DeBurb, Edwin McDonald, a feisty-ass chickadee, Poultry Landmine, the Scrappy Poet, Jenny the Cryptid Paladin, Maverick Artist, Shit, It Was a Mimic, Basil in Their Tea, Waiting to Gossip with David, Ainsley, yay, Anknor, ATB, Kiwi Lovely Bead, Zoe, Dr. Professor Reverend Bethany Wethany Lethany Woofy McFluffenberger, MD, PhD, Esquire, and that's not pretentious at all, is looking for a cure to the Bethany mutation that the Society of Bethanies began the war with so many years ago. Michelle Spurgeon, Jack the Sleepy, Garrett Henderson Twote, still trapped, but I've stopped asking why. The freezer is, I am, we chill. Son of Defarge, Wisco Teach, Scott A. Snellgrove, Give Peas a Chance, Samalama Ding Dong, Sarah, that's it, just Sarah, Ricardo Galamba, Kari's Crafty Cloaking Devices LLC, hashtag we Weefum of Gossamer, Deeringer, Penny the Wonder Dog and Bucky Von Buckbuck, Kintex Iridian, Cherry Appleby, Medium Rare Extra Toasted Bun, Topher Hart the Gay, Saucy Caesar, Belt, Aspen is a Verge fanboy, McJ67, Ava's favorite My Little Pony pencil wants Joe to slap into a Snim Gym. Is this thing recording? Mr. and Mrs. Drifter, representative of the Alaska Midnight Burger Tummy Time chapter. Sir Dreadmore Speba is wondering if Bethany likes night breakfast. Lord Entropy, Bok motherfucker, everyone's favorite clown Splotchy, Pinstrike Algorithm. Gabriel Strife would like to remind you that it's Gabriel, not Gabrielle, and would also listen to a 6-hour shift notes. Alyssa's Shiny Pants, Gondor Calls for Aid, Muscles for Tits, Arnold Rumspringa, The Demise of the Temple of Bethanies. Ellen Berglund says, Hi Mom. Kitty McSkull, Raven Stromdans, hapless novelist passenger of the dimensionally impermanent and temporally incontinent bookshop cafe, The Wild-Eyed Prophet. Tessa Craig, Perfectly Personalized Disaster, Richard Schofeld, Jim Turner, Lux Luminos, Javi De Niro, Big Chunk, Gadeeds, Bingo Sticky Rice, Boom Boom's Wooden Leg, Will the Real Muad'Dib Please Stand Up? Kitty Cat and Lollipop can't get enough of this. Jillian C. Benjamin, not Franklin. Tracy Baby. Leia. Is that the Chris Hancock who traded weekly soup for the use of my kitchen table? Bethany reading in a green field. I am the lizard frantically firing flechette guns. Bumblefay. Mr. Epsilon. The Mothman. Long-haired Matt. DJ. Lenny Harris. Robert W. Breelzebub. Kresamira. Jessa Loren. Mayday Hoops. The Bean Wizard. Myth and Stitch Embroidery loves the Mucklewains, Lulu Louise, Dulio, the Brew Crew family, Bert Ruba, your most benevolent lord and master of the multiverse, Jeffrey George, Exquisite Whimsy, Ellie, Don't Tariff Me Bro, Oopsie, Evelyn, the Wizard Mooses hold out their cat for you to pet, Grimlore, Existential Pancakes, Ginny Waboom, Errant Popsicle Stick, M. Horowitz, Isle of Refuge, Jack Spider's mom, Bubble Butt Bethany has banana breath, Llama Fresh, Jer the Benevolent Destroyer, Valtiel Heller, Revan the Redbeard Wizard, BertBert and the Funky Bunch, Corora the 12th. Shh, just listen. Damian Fletterjohn, Zomcon, Bethany 2, Electric Boogaloo, Welcome to the Quan Pound, Pen. Mr. Muchacho Kaiserschnitzel is outside Sarah Murphy's house on Raxius recruiting for the Trouble Puffs Fight Club. The wolves in the deep freeze say, ah, woo! Julie Hammond, Sanctuary Moon's #2 fans, Simpson, Jason, Alice Lewis, Simply Amy Sue, I pushed her because Joe said so, even older Liz, Mick Bearcat, Grack Pinfeather, Sidican Druidic Scientist, Astro, your friendly neighborhood android, Moonlight Zombie Fox, Old Doc Racy, the Midnight Missionary, out there somewhere looking for ya, Rotten Ronnie sleeps in grandma panties, Skowonky, Artist Dragonborn, Bigby Garage, Bill Zangana Lester, Joaquin Jimenez. Hello, Big List. I'm Dad. Now let Joe get some rest. It's time for bed. Muffins, Space Wives, Chad Hatter, Cosmic Tea Maker of the Triads. Captain Jack Harkness wants Peter the Robot. Oreo? Oreo. No, wait, pineapple. Actually, never mind. Oreo. Tell your cat I said pss, 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 pss. Banana Manaz, a Corgi Cold Kibble, Cuddly Kraken, Life's a Load Studio, and his wife Meganator. Axel Light, Sarge the Bard, Sominity, Rielthan, LL Cool Mint Jams, Trevis Roberticus, the other original Caitlin, Ken Daddy, Celestiani. The jaded Umbra gets slightly less jaded as peace once again returns to the land. Leia Izadi, Millie Was Taken, Dead to Me 86, Hannes, B Camp, Shan Man Man Man, Karma Karma Chameleon. Kinran wishes everyone a healthy new year. Zoe and her army of mice, Briar Longlost, Daniel, Sammy the Baby Seal. I have always relied on the kindness of diners. The Hood's Pocket Electricians Union reminds you that we're always here to check your shorts. Thank you for pressing 2. Your Anglophone Emotional Support Canadian request will be processing in the order in which it was received. Queen Surly Jess, R.I.P. Lance McLean, you would have loved Midnight Burger. Adam Tokelove, Dr. Bitchcraft, Sassy Cat the Space Vixen, Claire Rock, Jekka, Eros to God, the size 2 fish you've been looking for, Iokai, Borgia, Spiders are cuddly, the main immortal thinks it should be Ken Daddios, Cheel, Neil, Sin City Scuba Steve, Pollywog, Michaela White, Elena Pickle, Wilbur Winklewright, wristwatch wrangler of West Worcestershire, finally spots Red Nell as the carnage clears. Professor Thaddeus Snookums VIII, Mr. Grin, Glenn Petrovsky. This moment of silence so Joe can catch his breath is brought to you by Rick Tyler Audible Breath, Elizabeth Hammond, CheapCon. Yeah, you heard me, the real CheapCon, except no imitations. Steam Vision, conductor of the interdimensional time-spanning hype train. Dave Harold, Wisecube, Dirty Diaper Fussbutt, and the Piggy Runt. Bromine, pronounced bro. Mine. Main Humdinger. Mother of Pearl. Fiona now owns Leif's 18-inch Peter. Sealface. Rigor Mortis. Megan's Things. Things Megan makes. Coy Lane. Trebek's Reject. Prophet of the God of the Mucklewains. Igneous Burp. Darth Ox. This brief pause is brought to you by Michelle K's wish for Joe to catch his breath. Aaron Arnold. 50 bananas a week. Mama Mander B. Ross and Sluntmaster J. Alpaca Lips. I'll take 1 butter and brie on rye, please. Elliot Paints. Undead Akira. The Lord Reverend. Ryan, Thomas's 10 tenebrous Tanstaffel tippers, treading treacherously tantamount to telling totalitarian trope termination tales. The lovely Lara Lovely, Kith Gamgee, Samwise's flamin' cousin, Dariel, Jeremy the Ruler, Goatshee, Jacob Mitchell, swooning for Verge, Zeke in the Box, Stevie Crowhill, How to Get Jack from John, Flesh Witch loves Flesh Mech in every universe. Scrubs, just some guy from Adelaide named Ryan. Remy, the Panda Crew, Melody Prime, Beardo the Wizard, Captain Benjamin Hawkeye Pierce, the German short-hair pointer from Nashville, wants to tell his mom Maddie that he says "ha-woof." Whiskered, Annie Two Hands for the double high five, Marissa the Ghost, local snowplows in your area are dying to meet you. Rutherford B. Chesterfield and his dapper companion Winchester, Cheshire Corgi, Stray Cat, Old Kelsey No Shoes, Zoldia, Dizzy Flame, We Serve Everyone Eventually, Sasha, Beth and Alan Van Gillis, Langston North, Sly Fox aka Brer Rabbit, Pants Darts Champion, the constantly lost geographer, Timothy Aotis. Chance wants you to know he cares. Wolfstark, Elliot, Hobbs DeCo, Natalie Bartlett, Rory of Yin, Mooby the Golden Calf, Kyrion, Giovanni Salinas, Rocky G, Perry the Pirate, Aaron Elizabeth, K Narcotics, Solomon Price, A Daydream You Won't Escape, Angela Sanchez, Ava M, Bubba 485 aka Schimmelbach the Christmas Whale, Kaiju Sommelier, Stella Corvus, Jesus Garcia, JP the IT Guy, Candyman Fight, Sandwich, John Peters, you know, the farmer, Barkley on the holodeck, Dapper Dad, SCP-049, O Magus, Raven the Dreamer, TK Turtle King, Mike M, Space-Based Lasers, Captain B and Lady G with their swabs, Marla Madame Lotus still especially loves Finlay, Mr. Steamwave, my friend the Rhino says be nice, Whoop challenge. Dream Founder, I'm your Huckleberry, Elizabeth T, Tai the Wonder Hamster and her dear darling Duke, Grandpa Gus, Bombastical Chemlicker, Coco Yumi is painting ponies, Hug-a-Muffin, Bigfoot of Doom, DL, Annie Atkins, Crandyman the Pug Whisperer, Garou, our cat said to tell you, meow, your boy of indeterminate origin, Benjamin Ortiz, Mr. Frog President, Pop Rock Quicksand, Molly lives on Mars, Mr. Squizzle Sizzle Whizzle Fizzle the Horrendous apologizes witnesses for conspiring in the Bethany War, invites for tea are being sent now. Abanasso, Trina Ward, Spooky Spader Storytime, William Kent, Andy, the McJimmies from your local dimension, Xavier Killingsworth, Lane Kiffin is a hoe, Me Medic Hygienist, Rogue Art, Aaron Star Joshua Damien, and Sentinel of the Star System, Claude DeClaws, Spunky Dan, Rachel Seymour, Chis Alfridge the Bullheaded Professor. Alexandre Larocque has brought La Guillotine to assist the Bethanies in their survival war. Vive la Revolution! Ed Boy, Ryan Finelli, Jonathan K, Pearl Null, Another Monster, Petabyte Avatar, Tugwin the Mighty, Project Octopus, Ken, Chibs1012, Scotty Oates, Byrotron 95, Dan's granted clemency by his overlord parents. Dance break! The Bracken system and its homeworld Wren. Simply Tony. It will always be Finley's workhole to me. If you know, you know. Gabriel Castillon. Whom, what, when, where, and why is what all Thegronis say while listening to Midnight Burger. Nico DeGaio goes great on Midnight Burgers. A drum major and a trapeze artist walk into Connie's bar. Sir Party Animal. Byro the motherfucking dragon is finally 21 and can now enjoy peppermint schnapps. Uloy Jackal. Are you sure Mike Robb the Nancy Sinatra? Court need to leave it alone if you want to live. Must be a witch. Cat with a K. My Thegroni has a first name. Stumpenstein El Mustachio. Lucifer Hezekiah. La Chihuahua Brava. CC Carousel. Korth the Destroyer. Honest Puck. Casper's mom's a MILF. Scout and Foxglove says the floor is lava. Red Nell hiding in a crowd of Bethanies to avoid capture by wily Wilbur Winklewright, wristwatch wrangler of West Worcestershire. Kerdomsky. Craig Armstrong, Plastic Fork. Dulcet de Leche Studios presents Under the Truscan Sun. Get out of my booth. Bug. Propagator. I hardly know her. Sad Angry Crabman. Chuck McFinley. Effie and Zebulon's trans great-granddaughter Hazel Hayes. Velocity Girl 42. Little Dragon in a Cauldron of Bats. Ben Carlisle. Flat Steve's Love for Grand Theft. Anna Kearney. Crashly Strange Lilia. The Four Schnauzers of the Apocalypse. Starblaze Burnbright. Imzukioki. Spotted Rhino and her hand-me-down frogs. Red Mafia Panda. Lonely Isle. Kai Dallo Headphones. Hinkle. Pikeman Stover. Fondella Stover. Pikeman Stover's wife. Cernoculus. Skrizzles. Thwap. Giddy giddy giddy. The Firekeeper. The end is nigh! Jeremiah the Cancelled. Librarian Alex. Spike and Faye. Johnny Allen West and the boys from the Dwarf. Speedy McSpeedy. Eli. Wolf. Brandy Gunter. Auntie Becky is owned by 5 rescue cats. Speckled Unicorn. Jedi rides again with Nova the Space Pirate. Tevin Longblade Shortsword. Forget Normal. A damn! CJ Johnson. A dragon sitting on its hoard of dice. Wendell Whitaker. Pikachu. Smivey. Glowbed Roulette. Andrew Fuller. Dane and Deb. Ban Mi Hung. The Soup Witch. Bender FTW. Fettuccine Alfredo. Cowboy and Sasquatch hunts Bethany's. Amalgamous Pax. Pebbles. VV. Effie Rawlings. Megan Hazen. Philip Your Dad Is Not Your Dad. Nick Bowrow. Midnight Plumber. His Royal Highness Mr. Hamilton Underfoot Kitty the First, and accomplice Princess Penelope the Marchioness of Mischief and Maven of Mystery. Megan Gentry, Mr. Cherry, Our Asses in the Jackpot, Tubby Teddy, India Inkblot, Slev of Bahamut, Omi Gracie, Dalton Jenkins, Kat Holtz, The True Mega Mike, Fred and George, Lavinia, Ava Maddox Jr., Liza Worth, Cass Williams, Christy, Yeet My Boy, 46 Tool Shed 2 and El Marie Catastrophe, The Image Collector, Blended Music, Definitely Not Kevin, Sitting Squirrel, Patricia E. Melt Missed Everyone, A Round of Yargs on the House, Red the Grey, The Silver Crow, Couch Potato Alex, Neverchild, Dr. Nassos, Interdimensional Biologist, Kiboko Du Nord, Lil Kev, Kozamine, Theodrax, Joey B, Lucas Barding, Lil Debbie Cupcake, Taryn says, hey, Oreos are rabbit, Sandalwood Mountain offers peace for your soul, Whimsical Fuckery, Megan with an H, hey, it's Warranty Lady, look, I've been thinking, maybe it's best if we, saw other people for a bit, I need more. Patricia the Time Lord, is it though? Mango Connoisseur, Britty Bug and the Quirky Jester, The Big Moose demands justice for Betty and Malu, That Old Glory Cole, GL Meownays Cat Butler, Oshin Liu, Alex Berry, Andrew Oakden, Asymmetrical Exile, Churro Cat the Sun God, Eliza Travels the Universe, Alex Spence, Dr. D Birdclaw Spweather and Mrs. Duboptaway Birdclaw Spweather want to say hello to the whole Spweather family. I lost my Galaxy Brick breeches and a game of pants darts. Angry Ron, Dominus Caesar, Durkadub, Gloria's ex-girlfriend, Kelly Clickspring, most likely Cass. James Harlow saw the claw and named it Bethany. The sweet planetary aroma of Fiona's grilled cheese sandwiches. Jasmine James, Dr. Caberant, also known as Omni. Thanks, Waffle Chateau. Colorado Beekeeper, Fruitcake, Anatha, Zendria. Jennifer Calkins, Guacamolio, Midday Burger, Don Parks, Throat Goat 666, oh my god, my dad found out about my Patreon name. Princess Leia, Sonic Boy 99 would like a Bethany butt sandwich, but will settle for a fish in a bag. Prime Freak, Protector of the Scottish Realm, Little Lord Stevie Pie. Droid Pirate Finlay and his Rubenesque parrot. Droid Pirate Finlay and his Rubenesque parrot. Stuck in a pit of Skittles, Sea Squatch, Deflator Mouse, Tony Piakarski, Adrian R., The Devil from Table 12, Javier, Crazy Thadley. Cremulus is just happy to be here. The Twisted Twixter, the Rural Juror, is a massive fan. Faye Queen, Oopschnart the Probability Demolition Expert. Showtime, C.R. Ipted, For My Mother. CCTX Girl 6823 waiting on the diner. Nicole Studioso. Waiter, there appears to be a shovel in my soup. Ridiculous! Droid Pirate Finlay and his Rubenesque Penguin? Truck Stop Sandwich, Indigo Escargot, Love My Captain, Joe Malma, Wandering Biscuit, Castriff, Ames Affection for Internet Protection, Night Script, Widget the World Watcher wearing a waistcoat and wig. Lana Bananas in pajamas are coming down the stairs. Lana Bananas in pajamas are chasing teddy bears. Uhtred Rose's Viking Void Vitals, fueling the intergalactic fight against fascism. Not Sure What I'm Doing, Leia Rose, River Brown, Senior Deuce, Warped Rider, Tim Nacy, Ruben Clamzo, Turwin, Hugh the Mini Mungo, Morgan Brockman, Sylvie, Friendly Neighborhood Fire Protection Engineer, Skullbulb, Dustin Watson, Betty White 813, Randy Supreme and Queen Lancaster, The One True Cheap Con, Starscribe, Lucian Thunderstruck. Oh, my mama. Glorbnar 7 now granting refugee status to victims fleeing the Bethany Wars. Doozer now identifies as Roman Dirge. The Other Adele, Chef Gal Val, Leah Hall, Sarah May. Cone of Silence Consultants LLC needs fresh towels in room 3 at the Horizon. Silly Willy Bubblebutt, Sierra Not From Arkansas, Zico, Ebenezer Boob, Caleb Tumiala, Jason Woods, Arnie Arbuckle Esquire, Digital Floof Lost in Time, Potion Maestro, Nebula Nell, Regulators, Mount Up, The First Ascendant, Kringle Over Coffee, Mad Yogi Eileen, A Cat Named M, Potito Pato, Palace, Big Mo, Demonic Narwhal 8. I am Annie. I live forever in every moment I've existed. I swear to every star in the cosmos I never forgot it was a gift. The Stone Fox. Trisha Schaefer says, ew, David, that is not a taco. Sylvia, Juiciton, Papitos, Boinghauer, Bethany in a Random Place, Jennifer Baumer, Ninja Grim Reaper, Miles Nelson. I am a bomb till I think of something better to do. Ritwards, Hotshot Huntley, Momo's Mama, Space Moorman Says What? Ivy Paisley, Toast, Sue Watts, Myrtle, Caitlin, Leader of the Unicorn Revolution, Transdimensional Delivery Man, Matlock, Lord of the 13th Sea, Mr. Trigby, Printing with Cats, Khaleesi Del Mar, Von Vega, Dixie Dinah, 7,000 Possums, Sarah Jack Sparrow Space Pony, Revive, Debbie E, Emma, Mr. and Mrs. Owo, Dusty Ventures and his pilot Uzi drifting through space, Ronnie Porter, Gloria's Line Cook, Eagle Rock Lobster, The Gabbiest Painter and her Bird of Fire, Wandering Winjo, Painted Oni, Q-Del, Pharrell, Emily with 2 E's, Spaceman Nathan, Ramses Niblick III, Kerplunk, Whoops, Where's My Thribble, Mad Goat, Jackie Wavelet, Yaoi Gagarin, Issa the Strega, D. Greitzler, A Gremlin with the Munchies, Michelle Scaracchio, Genuine Jacob, Andy's Brain is Weird, Space Rooster Randy, Leopard Donut, Poofy Thang, Mellow Nuggets, Keychain Crap, Matt Sharkman, Steelo, Arcadia, Bumbling Lilybee. A quick pause so Joe can sip from his tiny tea. I forgot my tea. Bouffard's Nuts, Panda, Curtis Lelig, Kennedy Allison Farner, Tristan Stoles, Dalen Y, Shadow Rapture, Yet Another Nicole, Hank the Wonder Llama, Arcraft, Russell, Zephyrus Wind, The Ornamental Hermit, J to the Lynn, Just a Regular Fox, Jeremy Impson, What the Hell, Cineplex, and all the black people in North Carolina, Just Rachel, Waffles, Danger Girl, Atlas Bear, Patty the Ginger, Ava Cigarette Ash, Hugh Biffed It, Hey, Zeus, Anaphylaxis, Scav with Comtax, The shape-shifting sad girl and her girlfriend say, Joe, you've done it again. Bibi Baba, Sarah Nicole, the Kells fights with the Bethanies, Angry Leif's Laser Saw, Magnus Aerochill, Amy Perry, Christopher Kai, Source Decay, the Spweather Caroling Banger, Skeksis, Vagabond Mary, Randy's Amigo, Katie Mermaid and the Delinquent Duo, Norman, Nicole, Victor Schauberger reincarnated as White Mountain Hillbilly Glitter Cupcake, Max Dangers, Security Chief Shatsy, The Anxious Peach, Team Michelle and Billy, Naya Nix Reno, Frankinator, Nordlebash, Jordan, Arwin X Belasco, Ryan Rosinski, Average Height, Medium Rage, Audio Monkey, Joe, Team Hefeweizen, Monica and Mason K. In the mysterious AZHQ, I'll grant you that we have a multiplicity of Mikes, a jumble of Jameses, a trifecta of Tonys, one of whom still wants to be Leif, but sadly, no Bethanies. Rowan, Lady of the Black and Herald of the Stars, Ariane Can't Manage Normal, Ryan Burnett, The Joyful Nihilist, Dr. B, Zoprez and the Bumble Army, growing into my farm boots. Super Beth becomes an RN alongside my booted up farm friend. Geneva Boss, Brothers of the Cosine, Uncivil Gnomes, The Rat Queen Evelyn, Great Lunch Conversation, The Other Scott, Letty Lou.
He was a shifty one, that Nick Howard.
Kinger was here, Bobby Ray Winland Jr., Bebop Bedaba Doo-Wop, Warped Echoes, Slabz McTerpz, Robert Otardis wishes your 2026 to be bigger on the inside, Jeremiah Franco, Justin, The Nick of Time, Gothic Rainbow, So We Made It, Cody McClure, McAdley, Eternal Companion, Maxine Lazat, Jingalos, Eris, The Goddess of Nobody, Has Matilda, Ditzy Bay, Just Your Average Reese, Kyle Church, I Am a Leif on the Wind, Static Ego, Some Fucking Swamp Wizard, Lolly, Evan M. Dobson, Dave B., Nobby, Your Friendly Neighborhood Pathologist, Going to Be Lit, I Am Shaggy, Captain Emerald L., Wayne Hall, Danny Mars, Externally Screaming, But Bethany, I Made Biscuits, Skibo and Fuzzle McBumpernets, Neelix Tiny Wolf, Asher the Raven, Christina Senate is Teleporting, BRB. The Shanes are not organized enough for a war, but there is a growing number of us, and it is concerning. Definitely not an android. Seriously, I'm not. The Wandering Welshman, Whatever Tabby, Carolyn Harper, Nikolai Tolkachev, Capo the Sartorius, Z3DT, Shy Sparrows, BLTN, The Kiwi Duckling, Dana Bobana, Fee-Fi Fofana, Dad and Aubrey, The Dirt Bike Demons, Tequila Mockingbird, Snuffleupagoose, Isopale, oh no, a bee! I am Lord Zoltan, hear me roar! Pocket Ghost Max, Mags the Conqueror, Wes and Heather wonder if Derek Adair will join. My cat's name is Beef. Katie Kate, Get Your Colonoscopy, Victor Casados, Emily Schmemily, Work for Melvis, Boho Go Bye-Bye for Jojo Pogo, that's a no-go, bro, Cody Monster, Collided Mind, Miss Nixie, Baby Baton Lee, Charlie Rudel, Kyle Perino, AK, Sid the Sloth on a Bike, Priya Gandhi, The Wandering Mermaid would like you to know that the Little Mermaid and the Creature from the Black Lagoon are the same exact story. Lil Stevie Pie, Green Mountain Hermit, Deaf Allergic to Bethany Stew, Two Polar Cat, Carl, the Teller of Dad Jokes, Skylab's multi-dimensional, multiphasic, intergalactic quantum cyberverse, Verde Soul, Galen Miller, Tess, Geriatric Youngin, Mystic Hippie, Unforkable, Local Marsh Hag, Daniel Nitz, Mavis Bacons, Pyro's Calling, Joe Swasian, the Wizard Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, and introducing Reese Pontiff as the 24th Doctor. Too many gens! Catjot, Pamela Roselle Tierra, Then Stina Says, Thud Tweed, Enigmatic Catbird, Countess of Carbon, Slappy the Squirrel's Ted Slapping Rampage, Luminous Elk, Rhodian Caution, Love is for the Nerds, Taz Hernandez, Captain Crash and the Surviving Crew, Casper needs all the hugs but Joe needs an O2 tank. Quote says, Joe is the writer's room. Awkward Heretic, Devon7777, Troy Aker, Mandy Kane, Northerly K, Lost Basan, you know, the Moon Prison, Outside the Triad, Kim Sell, Silly Goose Honk Honk, Admatha, Astro Unit, Ghost Saberwolf, The Sleepy Mystic, Sarah Joy, Taters, Precious, It's Just Steve, Sweets Martinez, Char Noble 610, Mere Tender Creatures, Amanda Short, Chut, Brimble, Deidre, Mike Whiskey and your friend Frosty, No Saguaro, Ben Bar, stand clear of the closing doors, please, Beastly Death, Sven the Unlikely, Cognito Hazard Expunge, Ted Wasanasan, Virestria, Theosis the Theologianish, Nicole, I love you, but I will name Kid 2 Brathar, Fernwood Gal, Nelly G, Twinkle Tots, Gemini Sky, Phantom's Moms, Callison, Hornswogglin Daniel Arthur, Mike Leclusi, It's a fucking dog rapture, Abigail LaHoo, King Humble, We'd Better Ask Dave, Wind Chimes for Safety, Cameron Winterborn Welsh, Fireball XL5, Mackenzie Duna, Alexica Habanera, Code Stranger, One Bet to Bet, Matt N, Alfie Revenurum, Momo Nikiki, Frelp, M. Lynn, Feed My Fish, JRR on SFP, Lahari, J. Spark, Lucid Harbor, Little Mira Leopard Paws, Diet Night, Mars Royalty, Take 20 Damage, Macy's Bandstand, Kim Bob, Battle Pope and Bugaboo, Snorts McGorts, Fresh Squeezed, Patrick Holt, Atlas B, Hold It Now, Hit It, Had It, Head It, Hot It, Hud It, Bradley Ashby, Peter, Megan Okio, William Dyer, Vicky Abear, Brad Benier, Jane, Hannah Dale, Phantom Zone, Crystal Delightful, Gruntled, Killshot Betty and her steel-eyed bow, Turtles All the Way Down, Jackie Lowy, The Little Pigeon, Lily the Pantry Brain, Crazed Bear. Coming this holiday season, Dr. Lattice Trash Angel action figures restocked. Boot scoot to your local toy shack today. Crafty lizard quilts and knits and crochets. Noble Barrel. Yes, my brain is weird, thank you. Bethany Boppity Boom, Megan the Meg Young, Corey Morose, Russell Bunny, Max Savage, Jenny Wren, Apprehensive Craig, Tim Aranetta, Bacon, Nicole Studioso, Rambo, Chaos Squatcher, Mary Kirby, Stephanie Sturgis, Kirsten, Hurry Up and Wait, Sarah Farmer and Belladonna, first of her name, Criddle, Twilio, Heidelberty, Tom Webster, Rashmi Venkatesh, McClump, Azana the Leathersmith, Salazar the Domage, the Bard with the Tuba, Hayward's finest, Garen Elizondo. To my little, you'll always be my good girl. You took a piece of my heart and left a paw print on my soul. Till we meet again. Sir Shits-a-Lot strikes again. Damn Animal, Ashton James, Elspeth, Skyland, ALR, Sidewalk Jam, Tonka 2005, Cruisin' B. Anthony, Trick says whirp. Tybalt the First, Xavier Romo, Alley Frog, Trey the Turquoise Tortoise, Freya Titmittens, Courtney the Frogologist, Courtney and Stephanie Says Hello, the Von Tucky Wrangler, Scrim Brulee, Yay, Aaron, the Singing Loon, Zuzana, Celeste Yos, I'm So Antigone Fun, I'm Ava's evil twin sister Bethany, Katie and Noah, Hendrix the Stink, the Ambergler, Boodles, Osvaldo Simeone, Chiffon Delilah Rose, Ashley Chapel Peoples, Ryan Ortega, Barbarian Bloodbath, the Defenestration of Teds, Corinne Sabrantha, Shadow Daddy, Rubius Fuzzlebutt, K Mac, the Something Something Detective Agency, Hayabuda, Eli the Electrician, Sunny the Anomaly, Charmay, Kaon with Karma, Amanda Knock, The Wondrous Methazophon, a Post-Turtle Evaluation Squad, hashtag Nissan Acura, Finnegan Robert, Jesse Foster, Samira, Flat Doug, Deary Darling, Ambient Drifting Man 80, Chris Hancock, Nicole 23, Gracefully Impaired, Tired Pirate Muffin, Steve King, Laura, Roman Ronan, John Pruitt, Camel Pope, Inshuligan, Cryptesia, Rebecca Trossel. See, when I said, good God, there are so many names, the names weren't their own show yet. Chris from Tacoma, The Real Fairy Godmother, Sir Alphonse Suit Person, Knight of Hood's Pocket, Polished Pauldrons Pacing Pine Paths, Protecting Pocket from Sneaky Skullduggery. Mitzi Lou, Kelsey Home, still Casper's #1 fan, but now armed with a quantum spatula and ready to duel every Bethany in the multiverse with breakfast wisdom. Amanda Marie Catherine, Damien the Goddamn Time Lawyer, Matt Mosby, Saint Fu, Harry Fishnuts, Joshua Cody, Astronoweeb, Mag Knows the Civil Gnome. Welcome everybody, I'm Heidelon and I'll be leading our Midnight Burger emotional support group. David Pierini, Techno Ranger Rick, Joe's Weaslaugh, Virgo Aries Infinity, Best Buds Danny and M, Charles Q. Choi, A Bug Named Nat, CC Ryder, Hunter B, Rudra, Death the Kid, Big Whiskey, All Cockinator, Ron Was Here, Magic Pony, Robert Oliveri, Often Wrong Dan, Jess Gioia, Paul A. Johnson, Killer Odd, Dr. Punt Gusher Esquire is rooting for you. Please root for Punt too, he has an interview. Creator 67, Bajolanth, Leif's One True Love, Mermaid of the Dark Seas, Cosmic Shrug, Incorrigible Ross, Deborah Wales, SCRB Mark 11, Eric A. Rayborn, Maggie's Yarm, Stu, Anthanomaly, Megan Mighty, Haunt, Purple Saline, Three Legs Are Perfectly Good, Drew and LA, Anomalous Death to PSL Vandal, The Ice Queen, Captain Blep, Evie Power, Terry, PJ Says What? Amelia Lucero et al. Fair Now Doesn't Polish the Shiny Melon, Blargo Blargo Blargo, The Jazzman, Tonight at 11, Lorak the Barbarianess, Hicks Bezzy Mates, Zealous Pragma, Tuba Rick, It's Just Blake, Alice Malice, Disco Barbie Edition, Kelly Jane Danke, Aaron the Optimist, Thomas Stolen, aka Casper from Another Universe, Chadney Ashra, Lucrezia, Thornus, Tamara Oliver, The Real Dirt Fairy, Marissa, Oscar Engels, Ava, no, not that Ava, the one with an Grimm says, trans rights, y'all. Zekidat, Underwater Corvid, Spizzerinctum, Snakes and Bakes, Michael Christian, Ransom, Noon Mycelil, Grolix and Terrobang, Late Indeed Again, Theron Pyralis, Om Vega, Dances with Burritos, Original Recipe, Aaron Mitchell, Lady Keanu Myson, Onyx Rose, Jackie Wavelet, JR the Hiker Bear, Velocicate, Al Cave, Krusty McBeardface, Malaran, Sweet Michelle, Kara, Call Me Zen, Colibri, Mel Momberg, Rogue, Lisa Geisler, Korsmudert Guaruiklak, Fred Burger, What the Chuck, Sona Nasuno, Ben and Jessica, Todd Van Voris, Nea DeRusso, Peachy Zatuichi, Ingy the Kraken, Azula the Brave, and their ever-faithful Squire Grabthar, Jen Extraneous, Dancing Dog Dreams, Trinket Coralie, and Existentially, Exhausted Bean.
The Fable and Folly Network, where fiction producers flourish.